Boom, a boom, a boom, a boom, a boom, a boom. What's up, ladies and hold up. Let me fix the camera. Suckers, it's TVE 365. Can you guys hear my fan? Let me turn off my fan real quick. Hold on, I gotta get this thing on the road. It's TVE 365 and I've been waiting all day for Thursday night. Football is finally back. The preseason is over and done with. It's time for the big boys, the starters, to come up and play. And you guys already know, when the season starts, we got a weekly pick'em. And to go along with my pick'em, I started a little franchise, and I added Nick the Glitch, boy. That's gonna be the quarterback. I made a Viking franchise, and I put it on All Pro Arcade, thinking I would be able to have fun and also a tad bit of competition. I thought I was gonna have like great, amazing shootouts. But yeah, it was a shootout, but it was only by one team. You guys will see. You guys will see what happens. We guys see this beast into the lineup, but it's not about that. It's about the weekly pick'em. Let's go. First game: Chiefs versus Patriots. Chiefs, they need to start doing something, bro. They have this great team, this great head coach, and they never get past the first round. I don't know what's up with the Chiefs. They need to make some type of decision. Hold up. Moment of silence. Let's hold up and watch this play right here. Look at this. This is arcade free mode for you in one play. This is arcade mode. This is arcade mode. I love arcade mode. This is the best thing. Look at Look at that. That's freaking amazing. But yeah, the Chiefs definitely need to prove something. They need to come out and they need to upset these Patriots. So that's why this is going to be my upset of the week. Patriots are going to still have that confetti on, still be all high up. And I think the Chiefs are going to come in here and upset that. Rat-a-tat-tat, them Buck Chiefs. They're going to get that upset. I believe you, Chiefs. Don't let me down. Next game, what? The Saints and Vikings. I think the Saints are going to come out and they're going to win this game. I think the Vikings still need to get used to their team. They made a lot of changes, moved around a lot of parts. I think the Saints are coming here and steal this game. And a new thing I'm going to start doing is this. In this series, I'm going to start picking my one player of the game. And for this game, of course, you guys say Drew Brees. And for the game before this, the Chiefs versus Patriots, Travis Kelce, he going to go off. So Chiefs gonna win that game, and then Saints gonna win this game. Jaguars and Texans. I think J.J. Watt's gonna be player of the game, and they're gonna win the game. I think J.J. Watt, this is a perfect comeback game for him against a not so talented Jaguar. He can go off, have a great game. So I think the Texans gonna win that, and J.J. Watt is gonna be a player of the game. Eagles and Redskins. Terrell Pryor want to go join one of my most hated teams. Oh, I see how it is. My favorite player wants to go do that. I'm mad. But I think the Eagles need to prove something in this game. I need to pick my birds in this game because I believe, even though we did not make the biggest addition, we did add Jeffrey, which is going to help with Carson Wentz's development, but I think we're going to get this game. A lot of people are going to pick the Redskins. I understand that, but I think we're going to get this game. Go Eagles. I think Jeffrey's going to go off. I think he's going to be the player of the game. I think he's going to show Norman what a real receiver looks like. Cardinals versus the Lions. I think the Lions are coming here and win this. I think Matthew Stafford is going to have him a great game. I don't know if it's going to be the most amazing thing in the world, but I think they're going to win this game. I think the Lions especially need to win this game to prove that they can be a playoff team. Because right now they are a wild card 10-16. They didn't make it to that playoff team. The division is kind of, I mean, it's kind of just staying the same. The Bears, of course, are bad. But they did get a quarterback that's not even going to be starting, but that makes sense. He's a rookie. But the Packers are the only competition they have, really. The Vikings, we don't know what the Vikings are. So I think the Lions need to step up and beat this tough team in the Cardinals. Raiders and Titans. And I think the Raiders or the Seahawks are my two picks for a team to make the Super Bowl. I think those two are going to be the Super Bowl matchup. If they lose against the Titans, the Raiders are completely off my list. You got to beat teams like this. These decent, okay teams you have to beat. If you want to be a Super Bowl team, I don't pick the Raiders, but you guys have to get. This is a must-win. It's week 1. It's a must-win. Jets and Bills. Bills are going to get that W. I think LaShawn McCoy is going to be player of the game. And for Raiders and Titans, shoot, give it to Khalil Mack, the big boy. Khalil Mack going to go off. Khalil Mack going to make Mariota think where she was back at. What college he go to? Oregon, boy. Khalil Mack going to show him what a defensive lineman lineman does in the NFL. Falcons and Bears. And for Bills, the player of the game is going to be McCoy. Falcons and Bears. Falcons. It's going to be a blowout. Matt Ryan's going to throw about 5 touchdowns. They are angry. They just gave up one of the biggest leads probably ever in Super Bowl history. There's probably one lead that was bigger, but they screwed up. They've been the meme of the whole year when it comes to football. They're going to come out and let all their anger out on these Bears. I feel bad for the Bears because y'all about to get beat bad. Ravens and Bengals. I think the Ravens are going to come out and show that they are a force to be reckoned with in this division. I think the player of the game, Terrell Suggs, he's going to go off. He's going to have a comeback game. I think he's going to do some good stuff. And they're going to show Andy Dalton. He going to show him, boy. He going to be like, this is our division. We taking over. So I think the Ravens are going to win that one. Steelers and Browns. The Steelers are going to win that one. I think Kaiser, or who's the one starting for the Browns? Watson, is it? I know the Browns, whatever that QB's name, I think he's going to go off. I think he's going to have a great game, but it's not going to be enough to go with the Steelers. They have too much powerful offense. And player of the game, I'm going to give it to Le'Veon Bell because I think they're going to run that ball a lot, especially against a not that good of a defense. They're going to run that ball and pound that rock. Colts and Rams. I think the Rams will come out and win this one. Colts lost one of their star players. I think Jared Goff will have him. No, I'm going to say Todd Gurley player of the game for this one. I'm going to say Todd Gurley's going to be player of the game. I think Todd Gurley's a perfect comeback game for him. Had a not so good season last year, but I think this is a perfect comeback game for him. Subpar defense. Offense, we don't know what the Colts are going to do, so he's going to have a lot of opportunities. I think Gurley's going to be player of the game, and the Rams are going to win that game. Panthers and 49ers. What we got? McCaffrey, that little boy, he can run. Cam Newton, all the starters in here against the 49ers. Panthers are going to win that game, but I don't think the Panthers are going to blow them out. I think their offense is going to struggle, and then someone on the defense. I'm going to think of a defensive player. I don't know what's a good defensive. I think what's that dude's name? Kuechly. Well, I don't know how I forgot his name. That middle linebacker, he's going to be player of the game. Luke Kuechly, he's going to go off. Comeback game for him. I think, did he get injured? I don't remember. Yeah, he got a concussion. He's going to have a good comeback game. I'm going to say player of the game, Luke Kuechly. There we go. Seahawks, Packers, best game. I think this is going to be the game of the week. I think Seattle's going to come out. Actually, no, Seattle's not at home. I'm going to still give it to Seattle. They're going to win barely, but I would not be surprised if the Packers win. Player of the game. Shoot, who should I give it to? We'll do a wild card for this one. We'll give it to Doug Baldwin. Doug Baldwin going to eat this game. I don't know what he going to do, but he going to eat. Giants, Cowboys. I'm going to pick the Giants just because I do hate the Cowboys. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the Giants always have been having the Cowboys' numbers these past few years. They've been having their number. They've been getting them down. They have them dialed in. They know what to do against them. So I feel like they're going to beat them. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout. I don't know what it's going to be. I think Dak Prescott's going to have a decent game. But I think the player of the game, shoot, why not the newbie, Brandon Marshall? Brandon Marshall may be rusty, but boy, he ain't crusty. Player of the game. Seahawks and Packers, I don't know if Doug Baldwin was the player of the game. Saints and Vikings, I already went over that. I said the Saints are going to win. Oh, hold up. They want me to buy some tickets. Chargers and Broncos. Broncos are going to rat-tat-tat them butt cheeks. Chargers, you guys are make who's the starting quarterback? Simeon, the sperm donor? The sperm donor? That's going to be the player of the game. Simeon, the sperm donor. I don't know who their starting quarterback is, but whoever their starting quarterback is, that's going to be player of the game. That's my pick 'em. There was no bye weeks. I got through that thing. Finna be a breeze. It was a breeze to get through that. Shout out to HaHa Davis, but that's my pick-ems, man. Hope you guys like the gameplay, me goofing around. I accidentally put the quarters on 10 minutes because I thought I was at to play the preseason, but sent through it on accident. So, yeah, you guys just see the second half. I hope you guys like the pick-em. Who you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl? Leave down in the comments. What's your favorite team, too? Leave that down in the comments. And the record. It's TB365, and peace.